Hello viewers, welcome to Atamadike Studio. So you agree with me that when you start your editing journey for the first time, it's usually very difficult to navigate those tools, how to use those basic tools in Premiere Pro. Well, in this video, I'll be breaking down how you can use those tools to save your time. Even some professional video editors do not still know how to use some of the tools in Premiere Pro. I mean, at least these ones here. A lot of people do not use these tools. Using these tools or knowing how to use them properly will save you a lot of time. So let's just dive into Premiere Pro and see how those tools are used. Okay, so this is my sequence. I'm going to assume that you've imported your footage into your sequence at this point. And I'm going to switch to the editing workspace. Alright, the first tool I'm going to be talking about today is the selection tool. So this is the selection tool, and for shortcut, just press V on your keyboard to navigate to the selection tool. What does it do? Just like your regular mouse, to select clips and carry things from your project manager to your timeline. That is what you use in playing your sequence, virtually navigating your whole workspace. So the second tool on my list today is the track select forward tool. What does this tool do? With this tool, you can be able to select a clip, a video clip from a particular portion to the end of that sequence. What do I mean? Let's see. Now, when you want to use the track selection tool, just press A for shortcut on your keyboard, or you just go to this guy here. This is the track selection tool, and that is forward. And what does it do? If I want to select all the clips on this my timeline, maybe from here to the end of this sequence, I just need to use the track selection tool, something like this, you get? And when you want to select maybe from this video or everything here down to the right, the track selection tool does it. Let me assume I want to select videos from here down to the right. This is the forward selection tool. Of course, you still have backward. Normally, you use shift to select multiple clips. But with track select forward tool, it's easier for you to select clips in groups. Of course, if we talk about the track select forward tool, we should also talk about the track select backward tool. This is just opposite of what the former does. Let's see. Now, to navigate the track select backward tool, just hold Alt and click here. You get the track select backward tool. Or you press Shift A for short. Now, the track select backward tool does exactly opposite of what this one is doing. When I click this, it selects all the video from here down to the beginning of the sequence. The forward is from the point of selection down to the end of the sequence. You can see the difference now. So let's assume I click this. So it starts from this clip, everything here down to the beginning. Alright, before I discuss the Ripple Edit tool, I would love to discuss the Razor tool first. So the Razor tool is arguably the second most used tool in Premiere Pro after the selection tool. And like the name implies, Razor, very easy. You use it to cut your clip. What do I mean? So assuming I want to cut this clip here now, I just need to select the Razor tool and I do this. It splits together. So we use it in splitting videos. And it's also very important for you to note that Ctrl K is a shortcut for the Razor tool. It saves you a lot of time if you know this. Navigate to where you want to split your clip, Ctrl K, saves time. Navigate, Ctrl K, saves time. See, so instead of me always going here, selecting this, coming to cut, Ctrl K saves me the time, alright? Now the next on our list is the Ripple Edit tool. This is one of my favorite tools because I like using it and it saves me a lot of time. If you know how to use this tool, wow, you will save yourself a whole lot of time and headache. So assuming I don't need this particular clip here and I want to remove it, I just deleted it now. If you notice there's a space here, there's a void here that I need to close up. One of the ways of closing this space here is by right clicking and you see Ripple Delete. But there's a way to save time when you use this guy here. This tool here saves you time. What do I mean? Initially, for me to have deleted this clip, I use 3 steps. And what are those 3 steps? I will show you. What I did initially was to cut this guy here at this point, cut it at this point, then had to delete this guy. That is the second step. Remember, the first step is I had to cut it at this point, select, delete. Then the third step was I will now have to highlight all these videos on this side and then drag it like this. So which wastes time. It wastes a lot of time. In order for you to do this very fast, the Ripple Edit tool saves a lot of time here. Just select this or press B on your keyboard and then highlight the footage you want to crop. You can zoom in here. Yeah, by the way, this is the zoom tool. I'll soon get into that. Then once you are at that particular point you want to split the video or crop out, just hold this Ripple Edit tool at this edge, then drag it like this. You can notice that I dragged this video from here to this point. That is 2 steps. I have cropped this video and I have deleted this, but I'm still holding on to my mouse. Now when I leave this, the 3rd steps comes to play. The video shifts on its own automatically. What did I do? And I'm going to undo this so that you can see what I just did. So if you notice the movement here, you will see that there's a cropping that happened there, but it was actually 3 in 1 move. Okay, another important tool is the Rolling Edit tool. This tool is also as important as your Ripple Edit tool. This guy will also save you a lot of time. How does this work? The Rolling Edit tool moves an edit point between 2 clips without affecting the rest of the timeline. What do I mean? When you can see here, you can use Alt, then click to navigate to the Rolling Edit tool, or you just press N for short. Now, let's assume I want to crop this video here. I want to remove this part from this portion here to this portion here. I don't need it. Normally, this is the way I'm supposed to do this. When I do this here, there will be a void here and I will now drag this like this. But with this tool, I just save myself a lot of time. Now I can use the Rolling Edit tool to adjust this video without affecting the rest of my timeline. Look at this. You see? So it's just like I moved this clip here, just like I adjusted this and then reduced the second clip on this timeline. Of course, the next tool here is the Razor tool, which I have talked about. Now the next tool I'm going to talk about is the Slip tool. To navigate to the Slip tool, just press Y for short, or you click this tool here. What this Slip tool does is to change the in and out points of a video clip without changing its duration. Just observe. Let me zoom into this guy. When you see this point here, now I'm on the Slip tool. This cut here shows that this is the out point for this clip here, and this is also the in point for this clip. So I can use this guy to change the in and out points for these 2 guys without changing the duration. Watch my monitor and see what is going on. So this is also a way of like cropping your footage, but you want the end point of this clip to start from somewhere here. But instead of cutting it off like this, you just use this tool here to change that end point and maybe take it towards this side, or you can equally bring it towards this side. So it all depends on what you want to achieve. Now, I know that some of these tools might at first be a bit confusing to you, but with time, when you start practicing your editing very well and when you start working on projects, you will definitely get a hang of them. After the Slip tool comes the Slide tool, and the Slide tool is just basically used to do this. Move a clip back and forth in the timeline while adjusting adjacent clips to compensate it. Something like this now. So what am I doing? If I move this like this, I'm trying to also move. Okay, let me zoom in on this side here. If I move this tool, I want to crop this tool, move it towards the left. But then in order for me to do that, I will need some of this particular video here to crop out. So observe this. Can you see? I just took this towards the right. And if you can see some yellow icons there, you observe that this thing is trying to crop out as well as also carry some footages along with it. Observe the difference, observe the change. So I'll just go back. This is before, after, before, after, before, after. So what did you observe? Another important tool you need to know how to use, although this is towards your advanced level of editing, not so advanced anyways, is the pen tool. Another thing we can use the pen tool to do is to create keyframes, but I won't be getting into details about keyframes in this video as it is a little bit advanced. Now, after the pen tool comes a hand tool, like the word implies, hand. So we just use it in dragging across our timeline or navigating our whole sequence. What do I mean? Let's see. So this is a hand tool. You can use it to drag across your timeline like this. All right. Another tool beside the hand tool is the zoom tool. What do we use it in doing? Zooming into a clip or zooming out of that clip. Let's see. So if I select this is a hand tool. If I just hold Alt and click, or Z for short, then I want to zoom into this clip here to see it better. Just keep clicking on this point here. You can see the video being zoomed in. Then if you want to zoom out, just hold on Alt, and then you can see the plus changing to minus. When you hold Alt, the Alt key, you can see this. Then when you keep clicking, it keeps zooming out of that timeline. But to save time, this is how I zoom in and out of a timeline. What I just do is I hold on to this guy here and zoom in. This one helps me save time and it's faster. Just drag this blue line here and then zoom in and out. Let's talk about the text tool or the typing tool. Very, very important. Most editing cannot be complete without text. Of course, we know that. So to navigate to the type tool, just press T on your keyboard, or you just click this particular tool here, the type tool. And once you toggle it on, just go to any place on your video and click there and start typing. So let me just type a word here, test. So how you can design this text that we just typed in now is another topic for another day. And if you want to learn that, just click on this video here right now. So just beside the type tool is the vertical type tool or the vertical text tool. This is the same thing as the type tool, only that it helps you type vertically like this. So when you want to select the vertical type tool, press this guy, just hold Alt and press this guy. You can see the arrow shooting down. It means you'll be typing vertically. So that's basically it. Alright guys, if you found this video helpful and you've learned a lot at this point, please subscribe. Click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications so that whenever we upload contents like this, you'll be notified. And please help this video reach 1000 likes and also share to people that will benefit from it. I will see you in my next video.